The moon is me, my body, health, and family.
The moon is connected to my emotion. The moon is connected to my emotions.
The moon is how I respond and react to it.
Yo, what's the deal, good people? It's your boy Eric Taylor, Taylor to Astrology. Back in nature with all the noise. Couldn't avoid it. But that's okay because we're continuing the Secrets of the Moon Sign series. And this is Sagittarius Moon Sign Secrets. Alright, yeah, Sagittarius the Archer, ruled by Jupiter. We're gonna break down the moon and then Sag, talk about this energy. And Sagittarius is all about being outside in nature on adventures. So we gotta deal with some noise. That's okay. That's Sagittarius type energy, without a doubt, okay? So, the moon, it's your feelings, your emotional reactions, response, right? It's your sensitivities, those deep emotions. It's the roots, the ancestors. Yes, the DNA, right? And like I always say, some people feel if you have the Sagittarius moon, that maybe in a past life energy, you were a Sagittarius sun sign, all right? And it's your body, your health, but it's also the family you make and you create. And of course, it's your mother, okay? It's also nurturing and caring and your intuitive sensibility. The moon is one of the most, if not the most important placement in the birth chizzy, in the birth chart. Now, like always, you hit me up, right, at tailor2coaching@gmail.com, right? Just see it down below in the graphic. And reach out to me to understand where this moon is in the 5th house, the 2nd, the 8th, the 12th, and what's, aspecting it, what's conjuncting it, trining it, all that type of stuff. It matters. You want to get the birth chart done. And take advantage of my birth chart sale, which goes until December 31st, 2020. And, I got stuff going on for you guys. A free holiday giveaway in honor of Hanukkah, Christmas, and Kwanzaa. We're doing a free raffle December 24th, 25th, and 26th. You just have to retweet on Twitter and like my picture, my graphic I put up about the free giveaway. And the same thing on Instagram. Follow me there and comment that you want to enter, and you can repost it. And you email me at tailor2coaching@gmail.com. It's a free mini career chart, relationship chart, or hater chart, your choice, all right? So we talked about the moon. What's Sagittarius the Archer? It's the mutable fire sign. It's moving, it's talking. Sagittarius energy, right? It's ruled by the planet Jupiter. Fortune, luck, it's expansive, optimistic, wisdom, higher knowledge. It's always trying to learn, right? It's associated with biology and finance, adventure. It is the bachelor and bachelorette sign. So these people, they can stay single and they can be very dedicated and love to be married. It's also the law, right? That's what Sagittarius is, that religious law. They can be kind of dogmatic. It depends on where this moon is at. And let's start off with your mother, right? And you want to look at the Jupiter in the birth chart will represent the mother. But usually if you have a Sagittarius moon, your mom was kind of like your first teacher more than the dad. Your mom was like the wisdom giver, the guru for you, okay? Taught you the knowledge and to seek the knowledge. Most Sagittarius moon folks, they can have some very strong beliefs and philosophies. They can be teachers and preachers, college professors, teachers in high school or college. They can also love research. They can get into finance, financial advisor, stockbroker, investor, planner. Also biology. They like to, see what's under the ground, ancient oils and herbs, plant medicine. Now, they tend not to get so much into like astrology or occult knowledge because they think more about seeking the truth in the universe, like with God, right? They're not like digging and investigating the secrets like the Scorpio moon, which we just did. It's a little different energy. They're very jovial and optimistic. They love to have fun. They want to go hiking. They want to go on natures. They want to ride horses. They want to explore with animals. Sagittarius moon, a lot of them, not all, I've seen some that don't, but a lot of them love animals, okay? And you'll see that more in the 3rd, 6th, even 8th house, 11th. I've seen that a lot. The relationship with mom can be challenging if your beliefs and philosophies are different from your mom's, right? So like moon in the 8th, or, if you had the moon maybe in the 6th, you and mom might not see eye to eye quite as much. You could have, big differences in your beliefs and ideas for life and things like that. But remember, this is a mutable fire sign, so you could be very flexible and adaptable and learn on the fly. But you think the world, and emotionally, you feel like people should just do the right thing, because it's the right thing to do. Follow the law, right? That the world would be better if everyone just had that Sag moon mantra of, like the 10 commandments. Just follow it. Just, treat your neighbors nice, everybody, The Sag moon is very big on that. That's part of that dogmatic philosophy. They're really fun. And because it's the bachelorette sign, if they get hurt early on in life, whether you're male or female, they can be slower to commit. But they're only going to commit if you are going to come into their law system, right? If it's a single mother, she's like, you better appreciate my kids, right? A husband who's been divorced once or twice, he's going to be like, look, you got to respect that I like to go on adventures and I need some freedom. I'm into my horses. I'm into my sports, right? They can be very athletic. Jupiter does rule the hips and thighs. So Sagittarius people, because it's expansion, they got to watch what they eat, right? The biology, watch the food, because they can gain weight. They can be emotional eaters. They might like a lot of potato chips. They like to snack. Very funny. And they don't always consider themselves to be this way, but they can, exaggerate a little bit when they're telling stories. They're not liars, because they always like the truth. These people really don't lie. But they can exaggerate with their storytelling. Everything's big. It's bigger than life, expansion, the big picture. They do like to zoom out, which is good, because they can see things from multiple perspectives. The whole, what does it really mean, right? Not just narrowing in like the Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. But they can definitely get along with a Mercury, like a Gemini type moon, Aquarius, Libra, sometimes the Leo and Aries as well, in the sense that they want someone to have the verbal exchanges with them, right? To be more outgoing. So they will get the knowledge, but they don't always like to share it with everybody in that sense, and so the Gemini moon can help them like to verbalize and talk and get it out, and someone for them to teach. They are philosophers. They have some big philosophies in life, and they love to share their knowledge and teach and their wisdom. They're super wise, you guys. You got a Sag moon, your chances are you're pretty funny. You love to go on trips and vacations and just wander in nature. But also you can spend some money. They like to shop, They can spend 2 hours in Costco and this and that. I know the Sag moon energy well, trust me. But there is this mutable, flexible nature. They can switch emotionally their mood, you know what I mean? They'll feel this way one minute, then they can kind of go the other way. Because zooming out the big picture, it's not like the Libra moon seeing both sides, playing devil's advocate or anything. But all the mutable signs, they can see the yin and the yang. They can see the yes and the no. And they have this way about them of, I don't know how to say it, like sharing their honest feelings, even if it may hurt your feelings. They can be very blunt. I mean, that's just the best word. They can be very blunt. And so, you know, if you don't want to know, then don't ask, because Sagittarius moons are going to be like, straight up, like, you know, no, you're doing that wrong. This is not right. That's not, you know what I mean? And they're not complainers, but they're just straight shooters, okay? So if you ask a Sagittarius moon, you know, they are fiery, and they can go from 0 to 100 with their emotions. I told you to pick this up. I told you to do this. Don't, you know, in the car, da-da-da-da-da, you know, verbal arguments. If they feel that they've ever been wronged, they'll be ready to, you know, shoot their arrows and stuff and attack, you know, verbally more than physically. But they can be pretty intense and ferocious. And that mouth is a sharp tongue. Sagittarius moons, you know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't front. But a lot of fun. I think in private, they're a little bit more sensitive than you may know. Right? They like to laugh, but they don't like to be snapped on. They'll be joking on them, the dozens and the Jonesin, and you know, they get real sensitive quick. But they have a good sense of humor. But when it gets too personal, they're like, yo, you know, watch that. You know, and they like things to be big gestures. You know, they got a big heart too. Sagittarius is a lot more sensitive, and fire signs are a lot more sensitive than you might think, especially when we're talking about the moon, because this is like your true inner self. Not everybody sees your moon. Think of the 4th house. That's like at the home in the bedroom, right? Not everybody comes in there. 4th, 8th, and 12th are very private houses, you know? But these people can be, I think the way that they heal the relationships with their mother is sometimes agreeing to disagree and finding their commonalities much more than their differences. Does that make sense? But usually their mother will be more of their teacher because of the Jupiter than their father. You have to see what the sun sign is, but just with the Sag moon, that plays that plays a big role. Okay. So yeah, Sag moon, you know, think we did you some justice. They could be a little adventurous in the bedroom. You know, depends on what this moon is, but they you know, they're down for it. You know, Sag ladies and the men, you know, I'm sure you guys are the same. You know, Sagittarius, remember, it's immutable fire, so they're passionate. There's that touching. Okay, it's a good moon sign, you know, and big personalities. They're not shy. They are not shy, and they will tell you their story. You ask them, they will let you know. Oh, I'm this, I did that, I went that, blah, blah, blah. They'll give you like the whole history. All right, Sag moon. So hit your boy up. Get the birth chart, taylor2coaching@gmail.com. Check out the Patreon at Taylor2Coaching and the Facebook. I got $5, $10 a month, exclusive content. Follow me on TikTok, Taylor2Astrology, and on the IG, Taylor2Astrology, and on the Twitter at Taylor2C and at Big 3 Astrology. Go check out that free giveaway, all right? And yeah, I hope this video goes up before December 24th, and it probably will. But yeah, Sagittarius moon, I know how you do. All right, bye Sag, moon sign secrets. Oh, and they might like to literally go horseback riding, ride horses. Anything in nature. And they would love gardening. They can do well with the garden. Oh, and how could I forget this? I mentioned the chips, but they like spicy food. Oh my God. Spices. All different cultures, though they're foodies. Sagittarius moon signs are foodies. And it's very like, it can be emotional and they get depressed, but it's just like they're passionate about it. They will try anything. They love sauces and
The moon is
spices
how I
and
respond and
flavor.
react. Intuitive feelings,
They're pretty smart,
absorbing
too.
the facts.
All right, that's it. Sagittarius Moon Sign Secrets. Peace. Eric Taylor. Taylor to Astrology. Later.
The moon is connected to my emotion. The moon is connected to